Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for another Kane Pixels video. This, of course, is Backrooms Damage Control, which came out a few hours ago. You know, sometimes you're awake when Kane Pixels posts up a new Backrooms video, and sometimes you're asleep. This one time I was asleep. Most of the times I'm usually awake, and then when he posts, because he doesn't really announce when he's posting, I'm just usually awake. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll watch that, whatever. Hell yeah, man, Backrooms videos. You know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I'm alone. It's dark out still. Yeah, I'll watch a Backrooms thing. Sure, that makes sense. Anyway, so Backrooms Damage Control. 14 minutes long, so this is one of the longer ones. So are we gonna get like a good chase scene in this one? I have no idea. Damage Control makes me think it's gonna be about another one, obviously. Which one is it gonna be Damage Control about? I'm not sure. I'm really bad with the lore of these. I like when people tell me what's going on exactly, because I mean I watch other things, so it's not like one of those things where like I watch tons of videos like breaking everything down, so I just kind of watch them, have a good time, you know. Anyway, so let's get to it. May 26th, 1990. When does that take place in the timeline exactly? Nothing else here. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, play. Link in the description. Watch it yourself. Don't you mess around.
This is Team A. Do you read out? Hey, Team, this is Mark. I need you. What is it? I need immediate onset. We're entering 14C. My team are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat.
Gunpoint, hostile.
On support to room 14C on your phone.
For that panel, it should connect.
Oh, we getting right into it, huh?
Who's that?
Oh, probably a nightmare. Oh, shit. Oh, no, Jerry, you have diarrhea shitting over the floor. Oh, that was a good transition. I should turn the lights out for these. Oh. Go. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, yeah, there's the guy. I wonder who that is in the lore. Alright, motherfuckers, I got a gun. Everybody asking about the back rooms, but where's the front rooms? He just held them at gunpoint so they can go in? Look at him go, goddamn man, he run like a Gears of War character. Look at him go, God damn, boy, that boy fast. Look at him go. He's like a blur. There's times where, like, I think it's CG characters, but there's times where it actually looks really good, so that was probably CG. But, like, those two that just showed up look. Where you going, pussy? Come back. No, where's your gun? Why don't you just point at him? Oh, okay, doesn't matter anyway. He got it. He got in. Hell yeah. Proud of him. Proud of him. He got through. I'm gonna fuck up a Backrooms monster.
It has been a stressful 15 hours for all of us here, and while he can't currently be with us, Dr. Beck sends his apologies regarding the numerous inconveniences caused by our decision to keep you here overnight. Now, it appears that the situation has reached a point of some stability. We're still looking into a few things, but I feel that we can now properly address what occurred without running into speculation. What happened last night should not have happened. Not here, not with us. What occurred was a gross misunderstanding that was the result of some severe information mismanagement. Even now, I believe most of you still have an incomplete idea of what took place last night. Before I fill you in, I need to address the fact that there has been information deliberately withheld from many of you on the project.
Alright, okay.
Now, these choices choices were not made lightly and were done for only the best of reasons. However, I want to make it abundantly clear that following the events of last night, it has been proven to us that that method of conducting ourselves was not viable. So, I'm coming to you now to correct this mistake and begin delivering the authentic order of events as we understand them. On the morning of March 1st, a team of 4 researchers was sent into the complex to conduct a routine layout analysis.
Hey, you said March 1st.
George Levy, Marvin Lee, Ronald McCarthy, and Peter Tench.
Okay.
At around 12:25 p.m., the group realized that they had lost track of Tench while traversing the previously accessed branch of hallways. As you will recall, this prompted an immediate withdrawal of response back to standard, followed by several days of significant search efforts. However, those ultimately yielded nothing, and as far as any of us were concerned, Tench had simply vanished, leaving no physical trace.
I almost wish there was subtitles. It's a little hard to understand.
That wasn't something that we could disclose to the public. So, roughly 2 weeks following his disappearance, our security team was forced to put together a more acceptable cause of death that would keep attention away from this institute and provide closure to the family. So, that is all close to common knowledge, I presume. Not all of you were with us at the time of the incident, however. You're certainly aware of the effects it has had on our internal procedures over the past few weeks. Regardless, that was where Tench's involvement in this came to an end. Or, at least, that's what we assumed.
Is that was he the guy that was the guy with the gun?
Because on May 8th at approximately 5:30 p.m., a motion order was sent out from the complex, which was closed off at the time. One of our senior engineers was sent down to assess the situation and discovered a male dressed in hazard gear who we were able to identify as Peter Tench. Immediately following this discovery, Tench was moved to a secure room on this floor where, over the following days, a select group of doctors were able to administer a panel of tests in order
Peter,
to
the one we were following in that one?
Those tests yielded very little useful information.
We were the POV where he's running
Peter
away.
appeared to be in excellent health. However, we were still provided one very useful tool in
Fell down the hole.
how the situation unfolded from his perspective. Some of you may recall that on the day of his disappearance, Tench was his team's designated camera operator. Well, when we recovered him, he still had that camera in his possession.
Oh, yeah.
And, in fact, had documented the entire ordeal. The footage will be presented in its entirety later today. However, for the purpose of this discussion, I will only be highlighting key events.
Maybe this is a different character, or maybe this is just the same character. We'll get more footage. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This is the hallway where Peter was last seen. They're not in view, but you can hear the others walking behind him. Now, as he approaches the branch to the right here, pay close attention to the audio.
Guys, can you hear this?
What was that? Wait, listen to the show tunes? What's that? Huh?
You guys, can you hear this? Hey.
Yeah. Alright.
Now, I'd like to
He's
save
like,
the discussion for afterwards.
Well.
But what you just saw is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously
This is like a Kane Pixels commentary.
forward in time. Following that abrupt flash you just saw, Tench proceeds back out to the hallway in search of his team, but it is without any indication of their presence. The next
I remember this, but I can't remember what video it's from.
Fairly panicked to Tench as he attempts to navigate his way back to the threshold. He does obviously find his way back. However, the threshold appears not as he knows it, but as it appeared on the date of May 8th. And this ties us back to the moment when we recovered him. So, to summarize, from his point of view, he had only been inside the complex for several hours. So to him, all of the new developments surrounding the threshold were completely foreign. Luckily, though, as I already mentioned, there were people available to manage the situation as it unfolded. And over the course of the following days, we were able to properly sit down with Peter and work with him to gain a collective understanding of what had happened. However, there was still the very significant fact that Mr. Tench was considered legally deceased as a result of the cover story.
That's
And with He
Yeah.
understood this and was willing to
He's
cooperate
back from the
for a
dead.
way to reintegrate him without raising suspicion. Unfortunately, though, that process ended up taking quite a bit longer than we had anticipated. And all the while, Peter was sucked out here, waiting idly by. We did our best to keep him engaged, but it is hard to combat the effects of cruel and sensory deprivation on the human brain. And as a result, Peter's mental state took a toll. Not to a degree that was outright concerning at first, but around the end of week 2, we noticed that he was starting to exhibit a number of behaviors common in patients diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia.
Well,
We don't have reason to believe that Mr. Tench was afflicted with that condition. Whatever the case, while he didn't express it outright, from what we could gather, he appeared to have deluded himself into believing that he was still inside some sort of illusion created by the complex, and that we were secretly looking to do him harm. This all came to a head on the night of the 22nd, when, while Tench was finally about to be transferred to a temporary above-ground residence, he broke away from us and, using stolen credentials, forced his way back into the complex, where he would go undiscovered until just last night, when he ambushed and violently attacked Team B in room 14C, leaving Dr. Bloom in critical condition. We can presume that during the Jerusalem days Tench spent in the complex, he let go of the idea that he could somehow escape through an alternate threshold, but still held on to the belief that all of us here were working to trap him in some way, despite our actions saying exactly the opposite. Immediately after firing a single shot from the Remington 870 to Dr. Bloom's side, Tench fled the scene and headed to the threshold outpost, where he would turn the weapon on several more of you, all progressing into standard and through the lower offices. Given the abrupt and chaotic nature of the unfolding situation, it took our security team several moments longer than it ideally should have to figure out what was happening. But thankfully, while Tench was passing through one of the empty labs next to storage, Dr. Maxwell was able to act quickly and managed to disarm him, accidentally discharging the weapon into the ceiling in the process. However, Tench still managed to avoid apprehension, fleeing into the maintenance wing and evading our security staff by taking the freight elevator to the surface. Now, this situation could have played out very badly, given the potential number of witnesses in the building at the time. But luckily for everyone involved, as far as we can tell, Tench was not noticed as he exited the property. Around 5 minutes later, our security team made it to the ground floor and began a thorough sweep in the direction of the hillside where cameras had last observed Tench. Now, there's no easy way to say this other than to just say it.
Oh, shit. What?
I am terribly sorry to inform you all, but Mr. Tench was found deceased halfway down the hillside. The result of an extreme blow to the head. It appears that
he turned into a bush.
Running through some brush, he failed to anticipate a sudden dip in the ground, and tragically fell forward into a large rock. Given the circumstances, it was not something any of us could have anticipated or prevented. The tragedy of the entire situation undoubtedly remains, but Dr. Tench, regardless of how troubled he was in his final days, was a brilliant man who gave his all to this project. He would certainly not want us hindering it in his name. What we're doing here is so much bigger than any one person. It is the work of a unified effort, and we need to ensure that that is never lost sight of. That we hold on to the pre-established notion that Peter is and has been deceased. That is done, and there is nothing more to be extracted.
Oh. What is this phone? Somebody pick up the goddamn phone. Hello, Backrooms Incorporated. Wait, you got a problem with me? Oh, okay. Yeah, damn. That was really good. I was captivated by that. Rest in peace, Tench. Oh yeah, is he a part of this one? No. Is it Reunion? Yeah, I guess he showed. Or was it Pitfall? No, that wasn't him. Shit. There's so many of them. I'm sorry. I'm gonna forget. I remember that guy when he zipped away, and I remember another one showing that he was found. I think I remember. I'm pretty sure I remember that. Let's go. Underrated moment in the video. Imagine being in the Backrooms universe and being told that someone had practically time traveled into the future for them. That is now a reality that the employees have to live with. A horror that they cannot fully process. Yeah. Let me hear it.
Is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously transported 2 months forward in time.
Yeah. If not, yeah. If Kane's gonna be 4-year-old making Oscar-worthy feature film, the people will still be calling him a talented 17-year-old kid. God damn. Is he still 17 at this point? I feel like I've been hearing he's 17 for over a year at this point. Let's see. I think he says it. Yep, 7-year-old. 10 years from now, 17-year-old director. What? God damn. It's really well done. Very well written too. I love the style of it, just the look of all this stuff. It makes it feel like legit real footage. And yeah, it's really cool. I mean, not every Backrooms video is gonna be like, ooh, spooky monsters. I kind of like these ones that are just like really building lore and building a universe almost, which most of them are that. So, great stuff. So anyway, there you go. That's Backrooms Damage Control. I was actually like legit like, I mean, to be fair, I was also trying to hear it because it was a little hard to understand at times, but I got the gist. I definitely got the gist. Anyway, so there you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.